Alright guys, today I'm going to teach you guys and show you guys how to play Nasus in the top lane. For the best runes for Nasus, I would always suggest Fleet, Triumph, Tenacity, Last Stand, Second Wind, and Unflinching. Together with Ability Haste and stacking Armor or Magic Resist, of course, kind of depends on what you play against. Now in terms of like starter item, typically you're always going to go for a Dorn Shield. If you're in a super easy matchup, I would say Dorn's Ring. Mainly because you can stack up a lot better, you know, spam your E a lot more. Dorn's Ring is really good on Nasus then. Now one thing, in terms of like the entire full build of Nasus, I will leave that down inside of the description below, guys. But with that being said, we're currently up against Gwen. This is definitely a matchup that is not favorable for Nasus at all early game. Typically, the way how you want to play this out as Nasus is playing it as safe as you possibly can early on in the game, right? As soon as we make it like anywhere near level 6 and we get our first couple items, that's where this matchup will change like dramatically. Of course, it's still going to be like favorable for Gwen, but the further we get into the game right now, the more favorable it will be for Nasus, right? I'll show you how it works. So early on, quite simple. It's just a matter of stacking. That's all that matters. We're also getting a gank right now, so let's see how that goes. I'm gonna use my potion here too. And that's where we get him. Perfect. So yeah, generally, like when you play Nasus, you want to play around your turret for the most part of the early game. Like as soon as the wave gets pushed down directly into Gwen, is when you want to be very careful. Because you cannot stack properly if the wave is getting pushed in, because your Q is the main source of damage, right? If you use that and the wave gets pushed in, then that means that you can no longer walk up anymore, and basically anyone could all-in you at any time they want, right? You want to avoid that at all times. You don't want to be in that position. Usually just playing it out pretty safely early game is the answer to most matchups. Now what we're doing here now is we're building up the wave in such a massive way that if she walks up, that she has a harder time fighting me. Ooh. You see, this is looking incredibly good, and the reason for that is because the wave was so massive and she walked directly into it, which means that she took a ridiculous amount of damage in order to make that work. I'm actually going to go back here because I don't want to get ganged by Shyvana. But yeah, typically all it takes is just like stacking up waves, and that's the best way to counter early game. Now for the item, I think I'm probably going to go for Sheen right away, and including another longsword as well. We have to keep one thing in mind. If you buy Sheen early on in the game, also means that you're really weak in terms of like all-ins, right? So if you decide to like fight your opponent early and you got your Sheen, you're going to do a lot of damage, but ensure that you're in a good spot. Just backing out again. Nice. Talon can probably finish this kill right now. I'll see if I can bait it for my jungler. Yep, she's basically dead right now. Yep. This is where she does. Oh, she's flashing. Alright, that's fine for me. I can sustain that backup with my fleet right now. So yeah, usually it's quite simple with Nasus, guys. Once again, playing as safe as you possibly can. The further you get into the game, the more easy it becomes for you. And you will see that very soon. It's just a matter of time right now. Now, one of the common mistakes with Nasus, I gotta throw it out there, guys. I see it in pretty much every single game whenever I play against Nasus. It's ridiculous. If you play Nasus, do not focus on stacking too much, guys. You know, I've seen like Nasus players like completely stacking for the rest of the game to the point where they haven't done anything. You gotta avoid that, man. Like, that's one of the worst Nasus mistakes ever. You know, this champion is important with stacking, but don't overstack so much that you don't play the game anymore. I know it sounds like a little ridiculous, right? But I've seen so many Nasus players in a different variety of ranks, you know? I've seen Nasus players in silver, in gold, in plat. I've seen them in diamond. And they all make the same mistake. Literally, all of them. It's ridiculous, man. You know, I've done several, like, you know, unranked to master accounts for YouTube series and stuff like that in the past. So I know all about this. I know all about the different kind of Nasus playstyle from different elos. Alright. Now back to chilling. We're going to be taking as many creeps as we can with the Q. Stacking up. We got like 87 stacks right now. I was kind of hoping to get a little bit more, but this is fine. Ooh, I want to stack this one. Nope. Does not happen. And back to stacking. Also, stacking up the wave at the same time, like building it up massively so that Gwen can't do anything. Perfect. That's becoming massive right now. One thing to keep in mind, Gwen's all-in is extremely strong. So for the most part, we won't have to be very careful. Okay. There we go. You see, this is where Nasus is definitely taking a turn. This is where things become a lot easier for me now. I actually want to try to take the plant here, but I'll just place a ward down. So yeah, around now, usually you just want to focus on hitting Qs. That's all. I'm going to see if I can all-in this guy. Of course, looking at the bush at the same time. Nice. And we got her. There you go. Now, one thing I like to do personally when I play Nasus, I know this is going to sound kind of ridiculous, but sometimes I like to go with the W max. And the reason for this is quite simple. If you max E and they constantly run away from you, you can't actually kill them anymore. So what I'm going to do this game, especially because I play against, you know, their team comp, who can run a lot, I think I'm just going to max my W right now just so I can have the slow, right? Maybe we could put like 2 points into my W just to increase the slow a little bit, so we can actually beat this Gwen. There we go. So yeah, usually when you play Nasus, you want to, like, of course you want to max your E, right? Like, of course you want to do that after Q for the max damage, right? But if you play against champions like Gwen, who are constantly running away from you through dashes and stuff like that, you can just max W. And then get like an extremely strong slow and just chase them down. Yeah, this guy's dead. Or maybe not. Okay. He's surviving. He might... okay, he's not surviving. No. Very unfortunate for him. He nearly got away, though. They're still here. I like how they tried at least, but, you know, it's... I expected it. Got my fleet so I can sustain backup anyways. Alright, stacking begins. Stacking is extremely easy to do right now. I don't really want to fight Gwen yet. And the reason is because I don't know if Katarina is there or not. I'm not really sure. And I don't want to risk myself going into her. Okay. She's scared. She's really scared right now. I could have fallen into her right now. Just take it like 1 Q. Oh. Okay. Ah, I could not kill her, unfortunately. I cancelled like a few auto attacks, but it is what it is. Even if I didn't cancel those autos, she would still run away from me eventually. Time to hard push. And then we go back afterwards. We could actually take a few plates because obviously she's backing right now. I'll see how many I can take. If we're lucky, we might get like 2 plates. Yep. Now we just have to hard push again. Good. Gwen has already returned, so we're going to have to back off now. We're going to buy Divine Sunder. We also have TP up right now, which I want to try to use to actually help out my team, because they're actually losing right now. Let's buy Divine. This is typically what you want to buy every game, guys. Pretty much almost every. Or next time it's going to be Frozen Heart. I'm just going to go for armor for now. I'll take the Control Ward with me. Would be really good if bot lane could ward very deep for me so I could actually teleport to it. This guy is going for plate. We can kill him right now. This will be a free kill for Talon, I think. I don't think that Gwen has ultimate yet. I believe it's still missing. And she's actually fighting. I'm going to help him out. The slow is going to do a lot for us. I'm not going to use my ultimate here. Got her. Obviously, I'm not going to use my ultimate. That's not worth. I'd be crazy if I was using my ultimate here. Let's hard push this one. I'm going to use my ultimate here, though. I want to get that plate. Nice. Now the turret goes down. And we got it. Perfect. Now we push next wave, and then we go back after. Alright. We're growing super strong here. And now we go back. This time we're going to go with Lucidity Boots, just so we can get even more ability haste. We could also go for mercs. Which is honestly a pretty good option too here. I think I might actually go for mercs just because we're playing its Katarina and all the other stuff. In terms of items, usually I like to go with Frozen Heart. However, this game specifically, I think we're probably much better off if we go for Spirit Visage. Once again for the healing and because of the fact that we're playing against all of these guys, they're all building like full AP. And Esther was also like a little bit AP as well. So the sooner we get magic resist, I think the better off we are going to be. I'll take this one. Apparently there's a massive fight down there. Talon's doing a great job here. Alright, back to top lane. Gwen's actually missing right now. Personally, wouldn't be too surprised if... Oh, never mind. This guy has to run. Gwen's also up here. Alright, back to stacking. We're just gonna stack as much as possible now. Nice. Gwen apparently is walking all the way into the base. What? What is going on? Hold on a second. Is she really going that far to try and chase down a kill? Or... I would really like to get the blue buff, actually. I'm gonna put points into my E now just so I can do more damage with it. I'm not gonna fight these guys. I won't even try because there could be other people nearby. You know, all of these guys are missing at the moment. So I'm not gonna take the risk. This is going to be a challenging game. It's going to be very hard because bot lane's actually like pretty far behind. It's not looking that great for these guys. Like, Vayne is going through a pretty hard time right now. Oh, there's this guy here. Alright, back to bot lane. Alright. Time to stack up everything. Gonna be pressuring the side lanes right now. Oh, whoops. I actually want to stack up the cannon. Accidentally queued it instead. Yeah, that Ezreal is a problem at the moment. I would personally love to like fight this guy. I don't think we can really catch him. I think that other people are coming ball in as well right now. I think at least. We've got Gwen pushing top side. Alright, let's push. Got 300 stacks right now. I like how these guys are trying to walk up, which probably means that Lulu is also nearby. Assuming it. There's Shyvana right here. I think if I slow her, she might run. She might probably run. Oh, she's here. Okay, this guy's dead. No escaping for this guy. Okay. Then I'll use this to stack up again. That's fine too. Just gotta keep stacking up. That's what matters the most. If we don't get a kill, it's fine. Whatever. I actually want to put like another point into my slow. I'm gonna max out W entirely right now just so I can have the slow. It's gonna help a lot. Also, I need like 250 gold more to get my next item, which is the Spirit Visage. This game is looking, you know, our ADC might be just a little bit behind, you know. I think that Vayne is going to be pretty useless for the rest of the game. But I think that the game is not looking too bad. I think it's looking decent, you know, considering of how how fed we currently are and how we are scaling up. And we don't have the best scaling team in the world. Like, we scale extremely well, but you know, I don't think Vayne's going to get anywhere in this game, but we'll see. Let's keep farming out everything we can find. Now we go to bot lane right now, and we push that out entirely. Drake is alive, though. The Drake is here, and it's being taken. I wish I could have fought him, but everyone was missing, so let's push. Nice. I would love to get the turret. There's 3 people. Oh. Okay, yeah, this guy's dead. Ah, you're also dead. This is why I max W. You see? This is why I max it. Because if you max your W, the slow is so incredibly powerful that they can no longer run away from you. This is exactly the reason behind maxing W. And it's not something that people typically do. People only think about maxing, you know, damage. But that's not always what it's about, you know. It's not always about maximizing damage. It's always about, you know, if people have so many dashes, you want at least to be able to like chase them down, right? You want to be able to have something to catch up to these guys, right? And if you just only have like 1 point into your W, it's pointless. You can't chase them that easily, you know. The more points, just so you know, the more points that you put into your W, the less cooldown W is going to be, and the better the slow is going to be. So that's like two things in one to be able to chase down like anyone that you can find, right? I'm pretty confident saying that if I only had 1 point and I tried using it on Ezreal, he would probably just run away. Probably. Alright, back to bot lane. We're going to be, we're going to try to catch that Ezreal a second time. I think he might just expect it. Yep, he's just expecting it. But we have Spirit Visage now, so we heal up like crazy. Each Q that I do does like 300, 300 healing back, you know. It's pretty massive. Lulu apparently is also here right now. Okay, time to go back to stacking. 2 people only showing up on the map right now. Good. Now we chill out again. We know that 2 people are bot lane, and there's like 1 guy top and 1 guy mid. So we can't really do too much. Shyvana's currently missing. I need my team to group up and do something, because these guys can, you know, do whatever they want right now. It would be pretty good if I had my team like grouping up, so, you know, forcing turrets or whatever. Okay, back to stacking. Good. And we push this one as well. Just queuing everything I can find. We can chill and relax because we got TP anyways. So we don't have to push really hard. We just have to stack waves together. We can now... Everybody seems or appears to be in mid lane. So what we can do is hard push this as hard as we can. Oh, they got caught. We can hard push this as hard as possible, and we can press R on the turret so we can push faster. Oh. Hello there. I got this guy. See ya later. I'm not even going to press my R for this, to be honest. They're coming bot lane. Yep. All of them are coming to bot lane right now. So I'm going to have to go back. But at least I got the turret and I got a catch as well, which matters the most. Unfortunately, though, this is going to be their 4th Drake, so we must get this one. I need my team to group up for this one. If they get this 4th Drake, it's going to be insanely hard. It's going to be really hard to win this game. There's no wards here, apparently. That's great. Good, we got it. And that makes me pretty happy, because if they had that one, it would have became a very hard game, you know. Let's go with we could go for Force of Nature. That counters all of these guys as well. Let's go for this one. We're just gonna stack up magic resist like as much as possible. Just getting all those items. This one's going to be challenging. My team just died again. We can't really 4 against 2. That's not really possible. Alright. Back to stacking. They might go Baron right now, I think. Alright. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're probably doing the Baron right now. Pretty sure they do it. And I wish we could actually compete against it. Oh, Ezreal's bot lane. Oh, you know what that means? Yeah, this guy's that too. Ooh, that's sap play. I don't have to use my ultimate for this one. Ah, yeah, you're dead. Nice one. We can do Baron right now. I could use my ultimate for this one too. But we don't have to. We already have enough damage. Perfect. Our next item is going to be Force of Nature, which we can buy right now. And we can also go mid lane. So we can buy one more item, and we could do anything with this, honestly. We could go for Thormill, which is generally a pretty good item. But this game specifically, it's probably not what we're going to buy. I'm actually thinking more about Stone Plate or possibly Deadman's Plate. Although Deadman's Plate is not really the best item in the world against these team comp. Like, these guys are literally like full AP, right? Hey, Sorky Blade, 17 months resub. Long time no see, good luck in your games. Hey, thank you so much, man, Sorky Blade. Thank you for the 17 months. Good to see you back for another month, man. Okay, let's hard push. We actually need the whole team to come over here. I suppose we could still probably go for Thormill. Just for Ezreal. But I'm not really sure, because that's not going to fully help, right? That's why I'm thinking about Deadman's Plate. Okay. I'll fight this, guys. Yeah, this guy's dead. I can heal faster than they do damage on me, actually. Oh, man. That's just trying really hard to kill me, but he can't. Maybe there's a red buff I could take. That Shyvana does like no damage on me anymore. Rarely does anything at all. I think they don't really have vision here, I think. Alright, back to stacking. But yeah, you see, you know, like even if you have a team which is pretty far behind, you know, carrying games with Nasus, if you make it to the mid-late game, still very possible. But also, won't lie, Zed is playing pretty well, because Talon is also doing a great job this game. Oh, we got a slow off on him. Highly doubt we can do anything with this. Drake spawns in 10 seconds. Right now. You know, the Drake is alive and we got a bot lane in top lane. That's bad. It's not very good. I actually pinked for the Drake right now, but bot lane is still top side. Alright. They might sneak with the Baron right now. I got him. See you later. One quick advice, guys. I see this so much, especially in lower elo. If the Drake is alive, right? Always play around the Drake, unless you got TP. You know, that's when you want to split when Drake is alive. But ultimately, guys, if Drake is there, don't go too far. You know, you can farm mid lane, you can farm jungle camps, whatever you can farm, but stay close to the objective. This is extremely important, guys, especially when they have like 3 Drakes. you don't want to be on the opposite side of the map, right? That's pretty terrible. Very important. Always ensure that you're somewhere close. Alright, stacking continues. Like of 750 stacks right now. We could fight this, guys. Just keep stacking again. Take everything that I can. Oh, they stole that one. I'm gonna set this up for Zed. Alright, here it goes. I think we could probably get kills with Zed. I think we probably can. Gwen is topside. We're healing back pretty much everything. Alright, they're going back. That's fine. That's okay. That's okay. It's 3 against 4 anyways. I have a little bit of an issue here. Because it's not necessarily our damage. Because we can walk over them, but I have no mana. I literally have no mana at all. Alright, I got this guy. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that was a pretty big issue. I had no mana anymore, so I was kind of getting useless. I could have just simply W'd like right away as soon as they fight. But, you know, my W takes a lot of mana. My E takes a lot of mana as well. I lost everything, man. If I only had mana here, I could have just walked over these guys like it was nothing. Unfortunately. Now, in terms of the final item, we got a couple choices, right? These guys are full AP. What I think I'm probably going to do is going for Deadman's Plate. And the reason is, usually I like to go with Thornmill. But this game, I want to go with Deadman's Plate because of the movement speed and the HP with armor you get, right? Which is still going to be useful against Ezreal. Perhaps maybe not as useful for the entire enemy team comp. But the movement speed in itself is definitely going to help me out, being able to chase them once again. That's the main reason behind it. I actually want to TP for this, but never mind. Let's hard push. My Qs do a lot of damage right now, man. Whew. There's no ward here? Oh, there's. I need my whole team to group up right now. I just need my team to group up at this point so we can force a fight. Oh. Well, apparently there's a Gwen here. Oh, we got deleted pretty quickly, I'd say. Oh, they actually managed to turn around. Like, that Gwen was being positioned in such an awkward place, to be honest. But they managed to turn. It was because we were mainly not being grouped. You know, we had a push in mid lane. Originally, the plan I wanted to do was push mid lane together as 5 and then rotate towards the Baron. But the team was everywhere else, you know. We only had Zed here and I believe Talon here. And like, Vayne was on top side. Well, around the jungle, and Lux was also somewhere there. I think if my team fully grouped here, in mid, I think we could have probably killed everybody. Pretty sure we could have. That Gwen was being positioned in such an awkward way, man. She should have, like, never got away with that, actually. Drake is alive right now. I'm going to TP for it. Hopefully, we're not going to miss that Drake right now. Oh, we already missed it. 4 Drakes for these guys. Alright. Back to pushing bot lane. We don't have TP anymore. We just used it right now, unfortunately. Gonna stack up. We're just gonna stack up as quick as possible. Actually, they're just grouping right now. Just as I'm about to stack up, these guys are pushing mid lane. Apparently Siobhan is coming from behind us. This is where things become interesting. Alright, stack up. Just gotta keep stacking. The wave is massive, which means we're gonna get loads of stacks here. They're going to push bot lane now, probably. Kind of unfortunate we lost like 2 inhibs. I would want to like press R on this wave and just take like everything in an instant, but that's not very good. You know. These guys are gonna push bot lane right now. This is gonna be interesting, you know. They got 4 Drakes, unfortunately. We should be like 10 times stronger than they are. But everyone is still very far behind, so let's see how this is gonna turn out. I think if my team groups up, we have a fair chance at killing these guys, but it depends on how it's being played out. I don't want to queue the wave here because I got my Deathmatch Blade ready. Apparently we don't have much of a choice. I'll queue the wave. I'll be stacking this up a bit so I can heal back. We don't have any poke at all. Like, the only thing we got is a Lux Q. Got 2k gold right now, man. I am totally massive. Nearly got 1,000 stacks right now, being so far in. I'm afraid that this is going to be pretty hard. You know, the main reason is that they got 4 Drakes and they have a lot of poke. They have Lulu behind them as well. We don't have anything except from a Lux Q, so they can do kind of whatever they want. I'm afraid that even if we eventually get like more stacks, like let's say, I actually don't want to take this. Let's say we have like 2k stacks, right? We get a lot more stacks, maybe double the amount. It's still going to be really, really hard because like these guys have a team comp that will instantly pop me if I go in right now. All right. This is going to be extremely hard. Yeah, this is where things are going to go badly. What I expected. We don't have the clear. Nope. This game is over. Oh man, we actually lost turrets and everything for that to make that work. All right. It actually turned out pretty well. Not gonna lie. The main reason why I didn't go in, that was because I was actually waiting for an opportunity from Talon and Zed, because they got specific champions for this to make that work. We end up like going in with no choice. The enemy team like kind of overextended walking into the turrets. Like dropping everything that they had. That's why it turned out so well. And I've also managed to survive with like 100 HP too. Alright, back to stacking. 4k gold right now. 1,000 stacks so far. They're about to get their Baron right now, so it's going to be even more difficult. Keep pushing. Get the next one too. Get this stack over here. We have 1,100 stacks right now. It's going very fast, especially because we have a blue buff too. Once they get Baron, it's going to be even harder. Like, we're going to have to pull through in hip creeps, and also the Baron. Yeah, it's going to be challenging. We'll see how this goes. If I only get 1 Q off on Katarina, I'll do like half to her entire HP bar right now. Nice. Look at the stacks right now. 1164. They might be coming to bot lane. Not yet, it seems. Okay, here they come. This will be the challenging part. I'm gonna get another pot. Yeah, they're gonna do the same thing like they did before. They're just gonna take everything, like all the, they're gonna take all the inhibs and then just stack up everything. Alright, guys. Well, unfortunately, we got really far with Nasus. This is typically how you play Nasus. Unfortunately, the game was just not on our side. You know, people had some bad games in this game. It is what it is, guys. But, yeah, if you're looking for that top laner, that sweet top laner, which is, in my opinion, super easy to play and takes literally no skill, then you should probably consider Nasus, guys. This champion is easy to play. You know, I don't have to explain that. In terms of damage, we've done 41.1k damage. And for the runes, typically this is what I would also always recommend, guys. Now, one more thing before this entire YouTube video ends. This entire game has been played live on stream, guys. If you want to see me play live, make sure to check out the link below the YouTube video. But thank you for watching today's vid. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.